Hello, in this video we are going to learn the steps 1 to 3 of our P&L analysis that we discussed in the previous video. So the first step was to export the P&L into Excel file, so which I have already done here, so that we can make the calculations of percentages. The individual hotel management software and financial systems can generate the reports in different formats, so we are not going into that. But however, you just need to make sure that you have the columns of the line items, then you have actual column, percentage of the columns each expenses compared to their revenue, total revenue, and then the budget column, again the percentage of compared to total revenue, then variance versus budget. That was our step 2 to calculate the variances from budget and last year if the system has already not calculated it, pre-calculated it. So in this case we have also calculated that part. So and then you have a variance percentage compared to the budget. So this variance, this percentage is different from the percentage here. This percentage is calculating the revenue, the expense item compared to the total revenue. For example, in this case labor is 7 million versus compared $7 million compared to $121 million revenue. So that becomes 6%. 121 times 6 is 7146. Now here this one is the variance. Variance is calculated by dividing by minus subtracting actual from the budget. So 7.1 minus 5.9 becomes 1.198. So that the variance is, how is it calculated, is this column variance was divided by the budget. So where you can see is 71198 divided by 7145, it becomes 17. So this is how it is calculated. Then you have last year column. Here also you have percentages compared to the total revenue of last year and the variance column. So this was the second step, that we need to calculate the variances. The third step was to calculate the flow through. Now what is flow through? The GOP flow through is the shortfall or increase in the in the gross operating profit, which is departmental profit, for every dollar increase in the room revenue. So here as you can see, room revenue is dropping by 44 millions. Hence the GOP is also dropping by around 40 million. So this is a very high flow through, means whatever we are losing, we are able to save only $3 million in expenses, which is that's why we are getting a flow through of 91%. In case of negative variance in the revenue, the higher percentage means we are not able to save a lot of expenses, means it's a bad news. However, if the revenue has increased, in case of a positive experience, the higher the number, it's the better, means that we are able to bring in the most of the money that we are supposed to get. So this is how we are calculating the gross operating flow through. So this is step 1, 2 and 3. In the next video we're going to learn how to analyze, how to read the percentages, and how to draw the conclusions from these calculations.